I thought I was gonna die out there in the street.
It's hell out there, dealing with people who prey on women out in the street. They can offer you food to eat or take a bath, you know. They want something in return. And sometimes it's drugs, money, sex, or all three.
When I first came here, I had a lot of anger. I was angry at my roommate for opening credit card accounts in my name and not telling me. And that's what took me out of home and brought me to the streets.
And now I really thought I was nobody, just a crackhead, or just a drunk, or just homeless.
I just came in because I was tired of the streets and I needed a break. I didn't need to be on the streets. When I was told about In Street, I came and checked it out and decided, yes, this is where I can go.
N Street Village was founded by the Luther Place Memorial Church in 1973. They opened their doors in the evenings for men and women to basically sleep on the floor in mats. Quickly realized that the men and women don't match well. There were many more programs for men than women in those days. So they started to focus on women. We serve over 700 women a year, which is about 1/3 of the homeless women population of DC.
Last year we served more women than the year before, and this year we've served more women than the prior year. So we see the demand for our services and what we provide as growing.
We have a Bethany Day Center, which is a low barrier program. People come in right off the street, no questions asked.
The residential services that we offer are transitional shelter, transitional housing, and some permanent supportive housing.
Here at the shelter we have space for 31 women.
The whole 5th floor recovery housing program holds up to 21 women.
The average length of stay is 6 to 12 months. But of course some women stay, a shorter amount of time, and some women stay longer.
We have people here who have been here for a couple years and who are now ready to go back into an apartment.
We can house 91 women at one time, and with the turnover rate, we house about 120 women through the course of the year.
The Rehabilitation and Employment Services program is one of the newer programs in the N Street Continuum. Our mission is to help women reach their highest level of independence possible through educational experiences, employment opportunities, or volunteerism in the community.
I volunteer to work behind the desk.
Some of them set the goal to earn their high school diploma or GED, but that often is a long-term goal that we work with them to reach over time.
And I'm on the 7th grade level now in my GED.
We have this computer lab, which helps women who come in with a pretty low level of literacy.
When I was using the computer for the first time, I'm doing this point, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm like,
The change that comes about when someone realizes that they have a purpose, that they can help someone else in some way, that's pretty amazing.
We have a wellness center that has eye, dental, and chiropractic clinics, psychotherapy, massage therapy, acupuncture, Reiki, very non-traditional treatments that work well with women in recovery and women in depression.
What happened to me as a child was a definite betrayal of trust, and I'm talking about being molested. And it was through therapy that I found out that it wasn't my fault.
In many cases, if you have mental health issues, you have to go to a mental health facility. If you have recovery issues, you have to go to another facility. Here, you have a case manager that will help you with all of that.
There's a group on anger management, there's AA groups, there's multiple groups that you can go to, and you don't have to worry about, well, I don't want to go to this group because I don't fit in.
One of the things that we focus a lot on is community.
What I have here at N Street is an extended family.
And so everything that we do is really premised on the notion that strong, positive, and supportive relationships are going to be at the heart of whatever success we have.
I'm very popular around in N Street.
The staff was always available to talk. There was never a time when I would go to staff and they'd say, oh, well, we don't have time for you.
I didn't have to go out those gates to receive anything because it was all right here.
My interaction with some of the other people has been very positive.
I have 18 months of sobriety, and these past 18 months have been the best 18 months of my life.
I never thought that I was going to be able to be sober and stay sober. In Street Village made me a stronger person. I appreciate everything that everyone had done to keep N Street open.
What your dollars do, it saves a life. Mine in particular. It saved my life.
We have over 300 repetitive volunteers. I think people feel very good about their investment in N Street Village. They feel very good in their investment in the women, and they can see the results.
It helps a lot of people. It helped me.
I know when I go home at the end of the day that I have been part of something much bigger than myself and something pretty magnificent.
A lot of the women, when they come to us, they don't necessarily see all of their strength and power. And so that's a lot of times what we help them do.
If I did not have N Street Village in my life, I don't even know where I would be. I just really don't know. It was a struggle. I mean, it was a struggle for me to get down here.
I'm here now, and I can stay here as long as I need.
N Street help a person grow and do better things with their lives.